Hi, I'm Megan Dabney with COLAS, Caregivers of Loved Ones with Aggression and Self-Injury. Today we have Kendra Mehringer with us with healthcare. She's a healthcare account case manager with Your Healing Touch. Thank you so much for being with us, Kendra.
Thank you so much for inviting me, Megan. It's a pleasure to be here.
So we're going to discuss how you can become a home health aide for your family members. So Kendra is gracious enough to give us some information. So, what is the process for becoming a home health aide for your child?
Well, Megan, there's a training and certification process that we have here at Your Healing Touch to train all home health aides. So once either traditional Medicaid or fee-for-service waiver is established, most people can be certified within 2 weeks.
Okay. Is there an age requirement to be a paid caregiver for your family member?
All caregivers must be at least 18 years old. Mhm.
Okay. Are there any other requirements like a certain level of disability for your child for the client?
The only requirement is that the child have a diagnosis and be on traditional Medicaid or the Medicaid waiver or fee-for-service waiver.
Okay. What kinds of responsibilities does a home health care aide provide?
So the responsibilities would include all aspects of care for the individual, specialized for each individual's needs, from bathing, cooking, transfers to more serious medical needs. The care plan for the patient is specific to their doctor's orders.
Okay. That makes sense. Um, how many hours can you work as a home health aide?
So hours are dependent on what is allowed by the Family and Social Services Administration or FSSA. Typically, caregivers can work all of the allowable hours.
Okay. If you have more than one child with a disability, can you be the caregiver for both?
Yeah, yes, but the care for them cannot be concurrent, like at the same time. The shifts can be back to back, but cannot be performed simultaneously by one person. However, if there are two caregivers, like mom and dad, for example, or aunt and uncle, then both children could receive care at the exact same time and follow regulations.
Okay. Is there anything that you cannot do as a paid caregiver for your child? For example, are you allowed to leave the house?
So it depends on the waiver. Typical non-skilled waiver, you have the ability to take them to a doctor's appointment or run errands for them. However, under the skilled Medicaid side with a doctor's order, transportation is not covered, and the patient needs to be at home during the scheduled time of care.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you giving us that information. Obviously, we just covered a little bit of it. So if you have any more questions, you can go to whitetouch.com or I will put more contact information in the description box below. Thank you so much for being with us today, Kendra. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for inviting me, Megan. I appreciate you. You have a wonderful day.
You too. Thanks.
Thanks.